All right, folks, welcome back to the Live at a Dollar Podcast Network. It's time, once again, as we like to do every single week here, and now, for the first time since we added Peezy to the collection, we have all four of us sitting here right now. Yep. As you see all the way to the left, that is Peezy, who will not be talking to J-Mo anytime soon upstairs if you watched last week's episode. JT's finally back with us as well. Yep. He spent the last 3 weeks on a cruise. He's finally back with us also, and didn't look like he gained a lot of weight either on a cruise. It's usually where you gain a lot of weight. And then there's CJ, who's got very hot hands upstairs with the Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, whatever collection they're doing up there. Today I saw him pull Mickey Mouse and legitimately screamed right through the window at me, and I heard him there. And I'm radio, so here you go. We're the Football Guys, and welcome to the Football Guys podcast here. We're going to go through a lot of the stuff that happened last week. We're going to do our picks for this week as well. We'll start off with a little week in review. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to throw out a topic and just point to one of the guys. Well, not really point. I'm just going to look one of the guys right here and get their opinion on what happened in that game. We're going to go through that really quickly. That is the week in review. Then we'll get to a couple hot takes here for the crew. And then, of course, on to our picks for the week as well. Let's start off with this Thursday Night Football. We talked about the Dolphins and the Bills last week. The Dolphins did fight hard. Then the clock struck midnight, and then they turned right back into pumpkins. They're 0-3 going into a Monday night war with the Jets. Both teams suck. Then they're going to be on Monday Night Football, which is great as well. CJ, Dolphins put up a fight, but still lost to the Bills. Your thoughts?
I mean, I'll go back to what Peezy said last week. He said they were going to play good.
Okay.
They're going to come out throwing, and Tua looked good for the first three quarters. And it was a clip from what's his name?
I know what you're talking about.
He said you can't be an elite quarterback and throw a pick in the fourth quarter.
That's it.
And to a certain point, I agree, because the ball is in your hand.
Right.
The game is on the line. Like, you have to drive down the field and score a touchdown, and you throw a pick, which the pick he threw was just.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad. Right.
And before that, like I said, he was dotting it up. He looked good. He threw for 350 and putting up numbers. And you thought that the Dolphins were going to be back. Right. Get on the right track they belong on. But that pick was disgusting, and it just made him look bad. Yeah,
it wasn't a very good look. Yeah. But 0-3 now going into Monday Night Football. Another team that last week on the pod also, I even said that it could be the best team in the NFL, Green Bay Packers. I found out, and we all found out together, that they're mortal, losing to the Browns on a last-second field goal. Peezy, what'd you think about the Packers losing to the Browns?
Honestly, I mean, I felt like a lot of people were just too high on Green Bay for the first couple games. But it's the NFL, though. It's any given Sunday. So it's week 3. It's still early. We're going to see how they're going to bounce back. I still think they're a good team in the NFC, but I never thought they were the best team in the NFL.
I agree with that, yeah.
I had a second where I thought they were until they played the Cleveland Browns at that point as well.
People got so high on them.
Of course.
So quick.
Really quick, right.
But you got to see why, though. They were playing some damn good football, though.
For sure.
Yep. And on both sides of the ball also.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball. And, like, it wasn't many teams out there that was playing complete football at the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Green Bay was playing complete football on all four phases. That's why I was on the bandwagon. I was like, listen, Green Bay looks like a freaking powerhouse.
And
right
Micah's just a dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you add Micah to that defense, right?
Micah juiced them up a lot. Yeah.
Right, and then they all of a sudden add, Mike at full strength in there, or almost full strength at that point as well.
They had the game in the Vikings stadium. They had it on the jumbotron because all Vikings fans want to see the Packers lose.
Right.
And they showed the kick, and everyone just went crazy.
Sure.
Yes, let's go.
I can imagine. Okay. Well, speaking of the Vikings, and I'll go to you on this, JT. You were there at the game in your overalls.
Yeah.
I saw it.
The atmosphere.
We all saw that picture. It was amazing. Skull is the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, so, the week before that, whenever they played Atlanta, we didn't have our captain, Harrison Smith.
Right.
A guy that literally, he's like a Luke Kuechly of like the NFL, like a field general, like he moves guys in right places where they need to be, where he thinks, obviously where they need to be lined up correctly.
Right.
So that's very important. Then Andrew Van Ginkel was also out.
Gink.
Another guy that's, respect the Gink.
Yep.
Fear the Gink.
Fear the Gink.
He's, he's one of those guys that's a huge playmaker for the Vikings. And then Isaiah Rodgers just came out of nowhere, man, and just decided to put up, 2 touchdowns and 154 yards on defense. Like, that's crazy. Like, I could not believe that was the best defensive game that I've ever seen. It was unbelievable.
Well, according to Pro Football Focus, when they give the grades out after each game, he's the only one that got as close, or he did get a perfect score.
100. Yeah, he got 100.
No one's ever done that in the history
Couldn't
of Pro
believe
Football
it.
Focus. No offense or defense has ever gotten to that point where they got a 100 score. He got it for that game. So, and listen, I think Brian Flores is just calling great games for this team. And when you have good personnel and a really good coach calling that plan, it's really good. Never count out Philly. It looked like they were out in the dumps for a second, and they came back to win that game. CJ, you're shaking your head. I'll go to you on this one. I know you're a huge Jalen Hurts fan.
The Rams weren't supposed to lose that. I mean, defensively, they got away from what they were doing after halftime.
Right.
It's something.
Welcome in, Zach. Come on in, Zach, if you want to come in here. We'll talk about the Jaguars soon if you want, at this point.
Thanks for stopping
That's
by.
Zach. That's Zach for you right there, live in a podcast.
But they schematically, defensively, like watching what the Rams did the second half, they changed entirely what they were doing. I don't know why, because what they were doing in the first half was working. They shut down the run. I mean, they knew Jalen Hurts wasn't going to throw, and then they just came out and just went the complete opposite way.
Right.
And Stafford was dotting it up the whole game. He looked good. I mean, Devontae Adams had a few big plays. Puka was being Puka.
Right.
And,
So
Good.
what's the running back's name?
Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams is
was
great.
toting the rock damn good
Right.
too. And then, I mean, Philly's a good team. I'll say it. Philly's a good team, but it's
you just can't admit it.
I don't want to admit it. But,
Can't admit it. That's exactly
but
what I went to on that
they
question.
fought hard for that win, and
Right.
Rams came out slow as heck second half, so they're bound to lose.
Right. All right, Peezy, you can't go the wrong way on this one because I'll fight you in the street. Baker's an absolute dog. Tampa Bay is awesome to watch.
Nah, yeah. I think I seen the other day someone said like Tampa is like America's team or something like that.
Damn,
The new America's team. Nah, I love Baker Mayfield, bro. He's fun to watch. That
So
clip
much
of
fun.
him getting in Chauncey Gardner's
Yes.
face.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Yep.
That's like a quarterback I would want to play
100%.
for. I like Tampa Bay. What they doing.
Baker's
And then,
just
but
so much fun.
Buka is crazy.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they're
He's
crazy.
special.
I mean, you're talking about when they get to full strength. If Godwin does come back, let's say at 80%, because he'll never be at 100% again. You guys know that. You guys played the game also. And, once you get a couple big injuries, you can't get back to 100, but you get as close as you can.
Right.
If Godwin gets close, and they have those three guys, especially Evans, the way he continues to just play and play well every week, that team's going to be dangerous.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a hard team to stop on offense come playoff time, especially if by then the defense really does pick it up. Tampa Bay is going to be a tough team out there as well. Speaking of defense, Cowboys defense has got more holes than a box of Cheerios after watching them for a couple weeks. JT, what do you think about that as well?
I think the Cowboys, like, they got to do something. Man.
They're
I mean, it's like embarrassing.
It is.
It's very hard to watch. It reminds me of like how the Vikings played against Atlanta and how Bijan was literally just taking off on us on every play. They should have handed off to Bijan every freaking play the way we were playing. But like, it's just like anyone can just like the Giants were just scoring at will. You know what I mean? Like the week before, but I mean that team is hurting. Like they got to do something to where they got to beef up their defense. And,
God, if they only had a guy like Michael Parsons, you know what I mean? That would make that team so much better.
Oh,
wait,
they did. I wish they would have had Michael Parsons.
God, if they only had a guy like that. Right.
Secondary right now.
Secondary is terrible.
Right.
Terrible.
Dude, it's everything in my opinion.
They should go get Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Right.
They
Some
might
character
need to.
in that
They're gonna have to make. They have to make a move at this
I
point.
don't know, man.
They have to.
They really have to make a move, obviously, to beef up their secondary, and then if like just letting go of Michael Parsons was stupid. So
I mean, not smart.
Yeah, you got to get. I mean, just got to get rid of Jerry, man. Every Cowboys fan knows that.
Not gonna be easy.
Jerry's
Not gonna be easy to
It's
get rid
not
of him.
easy.
Right. Not gonna be
It'll
easy.
never happen.
Peezy, Lions offense. I was worried when they lost their offensive coordinator, how this team would look. I don't think it matters if me and the four of us are calling plays. They have the best offense in the NFL.
Lions are back, bro.
Most versatile.
Yeah.
Lions are back. I think that first game with Green Bay was more not even like, oh, Green Bay's super good. It was more like,
Finding
bro,
an
that's
identity.
the coordinator's first game.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That's his first game with those guys. He's got to feel it out. Lions are going to be a really hard team to stop with that backfield, and then J-Mo's playmaking ability, and then you got the security blanket and Amon-Ra and Sam Laporta. They don't have any holes on that offense.
No, they have
and
a really
then
good team.
we talking about the offense, but I'm a Ravens fan. I did not like the way the Lions D-line looked.
Oh my
And
god.
that defense, that new D coordinator at the Lions, bro.
He's
I don't
good.
know.
He's good.
It's some
good.
series
He's good.
of that.
Yep.
If you could do that, 7 sacks on Lamar Jackson
Right.
is kind of crazy.
That's nuts.
I mean, as a Ravens fan, I can't imagine watching that game and what you were thinking. But as a casual watcher of that game, I couldn't believe what they were doing to Lamar. Lamar's just one of those guys that I look at when the game starts. I don't care how good your defense is, and I look at like the best defensive lines in the league, and you think about possibly like the Philly or the Giants or one of these teams or whatever it is. Nah, those teams can't even contain Lamar Jackson. What happened in this game? What happened to the Baltimore offensive line also? That's the biggest question too. Lamar's always going to be Lamar. He'll always be Lamar. He'll always get his numbers. He'll always do his thing. That was a collapse of an offensive line, and it was just
100%.
ridiculous
And it was
there.
on the biggest plays of the game.
Right.
Whenever I saw, they were like, I can't remember what drive this was. It was probably like second or third drive. They were on like the 2-yard line. And they handed the ball off to Derrick Henry like three times in a row.
Right.
And that Lions defense just
ate him
smacked
alive.
him.
I honestly hate that. I don't get how you have Lamar Jackson and you just don't give him the ball every time.
Right.
Just call him pass every time. Let him run or throw it.
Right.
My thing
That
is, I
1
don't,
yard run stuff, I hate that.
Right.
I don't know if you agree with me, but the play calling wasn't that great either.
No, it wasn't.
The Ravens always played like they always like
Whenever they have the
they always
lead,
hold themselves back. They don't let
play so
Lamar win
passive.
the game.
Yeah.
They
Right.
never let Lamar just win the game.
How do you not trust him to win the games at this
Yeah.
point? How do you not look at him and say, okay,
the game they
there's
lost to
3
the
people in the
Bills?
league even possibly built like him? Maybe. I don't even think you could name 5 at that point. How do you not either game in the line or even to start the game off? Listen, I'm a Dolphins fan. I saw Lamar Jackson a couple of years ago in opening week. Week 1, of course, we're so excited with the Dolphins, and Lamar Jackson came in there, and I think he had 6 touchdowns at halftime. You know what I mean? Like something stupid. Yeah. He won the MVP that year in the first game of the season, in the first half of the first game of the season. He won the MVP. If that's my quarterback, I don't care who else is the personnel on that offense. Lamar's having the ball in his hands every single play, whether he's throwing the ball downfield, whether he's doing an RP, whatever it is. At that point, how do you not do that? I'll never understand. And I don't have a good quarterback. Like I said, I'm a Dolphins fan. If I had a quarterback like that, I want the ball in his hands every single time, and then we'll go from there at that point. Speaking of quarterbacks, CJ, I'm going to come to you on this one. Daniel Jones. He's on the short. I know it's way, 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 way too early for MVP list. But he's there. I don't know how it's happening. It has not struck midnight in Indianapolis yet. And I don't think it's going to that soon either.
I feel like he's comfortable.
Right.
I mean, he has the weapons around him. He's out of New York. Any team in New York is just known for just not good right now. So I feel like he has a new mindset, new motto going into Indiana and stuff like that. So he's just been. Is this a Daniel Jones that should have been in the NFL a long time ago with the Giants? I don't know, but like I said, still a little bit too early to just jump completely on the bandwagon. But I'm running behind the wagon right now. I'm reaching for it. Right. I want him to do good because everybody is counting him out.
Oh, of course.
I love
his career was over 5 months ago.
I love the underdog story. He had a neck injury. He's never be the same and stuff like that. And he's going out there the past 3 weeks and proving that he can be a top quarterback in this league.
All right, let's get to some hot takes here on the show with the guys here. I'd like to throw out a couple topics at these guys, see what they think. We have a couple 0-3 teams right now. Jets, Finns, Titans, Texans, Giants, and Saints. 0-3 teams right now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to let you guys – I'm going to just point at one of you guys. And off that list, whoever I point at, this is going to be sort of like a draft. You can take one of those teams and give a little fight for one of those teams. Right. If one of your teams that you like the most gets picked before you go, tough – use the word tough shit. Tough shit, right? Tough shit at that point. We'll just say that right then and there. All right, so hot take session here. 0-3 team right now to make the playoffs. I'm going to start with you, JT.
Yes.
Jets, Finns, Titans, Texans, Giants, Saints. Pick one and give me a reason why that 0-3 team's going to make the playoffs.
I'm going to draft the Texans.
Okay.
Whoa.
And because Joe Mixon, he will be back this year.
Okay.
Boomer Sooner. He will be back this year, and I think that offense is going to start. I mean, they're not going to lose 4 in a row. The Texans are going to win their next game. And also, I think they just need to, they need to tweak a few things. A few things here, a few things there, I think that they're going to become a better team, and especially whenever Joe Mixon comes back, I think the Texans have a good shot at making the playoffs, being an 0-3 team. And I know starting out 0-3, it's hard to make the playoffs, but I think the Texans are one of those teams that are 0-3 that can make the playoffs.
I think
especially with Joe Mixon coming back.
Right. All right. Well, I think that since they went to the 17 playoff format a couple years back, I don't think any 0-3 team has made the playoffs. So that's why this is a nice hot take for all us here.
Right.
All right. Next up on that list, you cannot pick the Texans. Let's go with Peezy. Go ahead, Peezy.
I'm going to go with the team that switched quarterbacks. I'm going with the Giants.
You know he wanted Jackson Dart. You
I'm
know he
going
wanted
with the
Jackson
New York Giants.
All right.
Great pick.
As an Ole Miss alum,
pick.
how can I not take Jackson Dart and the New York Giants? He's bringing the swagger to New York. Malik Neighbors is about to average 100 yards a game for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Wandale's about to eat. Scatterbo's about to get a Scat Pack deal. The Giants are about to win 10 games in a row and make the playoffs. That's who I'm taking in this hot take.
love that.
Right.
That's who I'm taking.
Well,
Rod's is gonna love
the
that.
good part about I was just going to say, Colby, the good part about that is just write down the time of that in the podcast. We already have our clip. We're good to go at that point. CJ, you cannot take the Texans. You cannot take the Giants. I feel like, and Kobe's going to laugh at this one too, and I know JT will also. It's a running joke, and Peezy now will be a part of it. I feel like I set it up perfect for you.
Yeah.
Because you're not taking the Saints. I know you're not going to take the Jets. You're either taking the Finns or the Titans. And I feel like we all want you to take one team. Go ahead. Who do you think, CJ?
All right.
0-3 team to make the playoffs.
Fins or Titans?
I'm just getting, unless you want Jets or Saints.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not
figured
taking
you
the
would,
Jets or
right.
Saints. They're bottom of the barrel. Fins or Titans? You know what? I'm going Fins.
Wow.
I'm gonna rock out with the Fins.
I like it.
They're 0-3 right now. Okay.
Right.
Tua showed a little glimpse of what he can do. Okay. The fourth quarter interception was huge. It was really bad. But look, he was like, okay, this is what I need to do. He watched film. He's put that pick past him. He's on 3. These next few games are going to be really big for Miami, and I think they're all going to come out on top. I think they win the next 4. I say 4 in a row. I'm real confident with the 4
If
in a
Jets
row.
on Monday night.
They'll
He'd
beat
be
the
thrilled
Jets.
with 4 in a row.
Oh, my God.
They'll beat the Jets.
Might be the
They'll
only
beat the
four, 4 wins a season. I'll take that at that point right there. All right. Nice takes there as well. All right. So we're going to start this one now in reverse order. I'm going to start with you now also.
Okay.
3-0 team right now to miss the playoffs. San Francisco, Tampa, Philly, the Chargers, the Colts, or the Bills. Pick one and tell me why they're not going to make the playoffs.
I'm just gonna go San Fran.
Okay.
I mean, that's a tough division over there. I don't know. Is Brock Purdy even back this week?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Questionable.
Questionable?
Could be the Mac Jones show one more time.
Some are saying trending to play.
Okay.
My thing is, even if he is back, like I don't know what's going on over there at San Fran. Like they have a Chris McCaffrey, yes, like receiver Pearsall over there. He's great.
He's good, yeah.
Like
Also
Fred
questionable this week.
Warner on defense. Is he questionable too?
Isn't Jawan questionable?
Jawan's questionable. Pearsall's
Good
Right,
God.
right.
Yeah.
They have
so,
so many, and Bosa just tore his ACL.
Start
And
McCaffrey,
Bosa
folks.
just tore his
Start
ACL.
McCaffrey.
Right,
Start
right.
McCaffrey.
Oh, my
I'm,
God.
Per usual. Just
Wow.
keep starting him.
That's it.
Don't trade him.
Right.
I
Until
don't-
he gets that soft tissue injury, and
Yeah,
then we're in big trouble.
until he
right?
does that.
Yeah. I just don't know what's going on in San Fran, and I don't know if this 3-0. I didn't even know they were 3-0. Like I haven't. I watched maybe a half of their game or something like that the past few weeks, and it's just like nothing about San Fran excites me.
It's like a sneaky 3-0, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, they're 3-0.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh.
So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, when I wrote this teams down on the list, I had to check twice just to make sure.
Like, I feel like they're a fraud 3-0. you
Yeah,
know?
that's-
and I think that was a good pick.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, San Francisco.
Well, it just makes it harder for the two of you guys because now you
Obviously.
cannot take San Francisco.
Right.
So Peezy, Tampa Bay,
Yeah, I mean-
Philly, the Chargers, the Colts, or the Bills. Who's not making
There's
the
only
playoffs?
one right answer here. I don't know how he didn't take this team. So, like, the whole point of this thing is with the buy low and sell high. I don't know why people are believing in Daniel Jones.
Damn, bro.
I don't know why. Like,
Hey,
I-
until
I
I'm with
think-
you, though. That was going to be my pick. I'm with you.
I think.
Good luck, JT. You're next.
That's
I think that the Colts, yeah, they're
Insane.
3-0 right now, but I think that the Texans and Jags can push them out of that spot and potentially make it hard for them to make the playoffs. I generally think the Colts are not a lock to make the playoffs. I think San Fran can make the playoffs just because of that the division structure over there
Right.
and what's going on in the NFC, but in the AFC, they're gonna have to keep doing what they're doing. Did they beat a divisional opponent? I don't know.
Indianapolis.
The Colts beat
The Titans.
Titans.
Yeah, but they haven't
Yes.
played the Jags or the Texans
Nah.
yet.
Right.
So they still got to play them 4 times. So I got to see if the Colts are for real in those 4 games.
Like, I don't know how Daniel Jones is doing good. I don't know what's going on. There's something going on.
Wait, they
Right.
beat the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Wait, they beat a Dolphin 0-3 team.
Yeah.
They beat the Titans
Broncos.
0-3 team.
And the
then they beat
Broncos.
the Broncos on a crazy.
Broncos
Right.
ain't bad.
But Broncos are a
game.
good.
Yeah, I mean, they are.
But
Are
I
they?
think-
Yes.
yeah,
So
but
they beat 2 0-3 teams and they won an NFL game. Okay, cool.
Right.
yeah, like I said, I'm not quite sure with what's going on with Daniel Jones right now. I don't believe it. I think, there's somewhere in the script, something's
Right.
brewing in the script where
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is doing good. Something's going on. It's not how this guy actually is. It's a fraud.
Well, hold your
The
thought
fraud-
for a
the
second
fraud version.
because you got a tough choice here.
Yeah, I know, man.
It's Tampa Bay, it's Philly, it's the Chargers, or the Bills.
Philly, Tampa Bay, Chargers, or the Bills.
Yeah.
This is like, okay, Philly's making the playoffs.
Okay.
Bills will make the playoffs. They have Josh Allen only
Right.
because they have Josh Allen, and
It's
that leaves with Tampa Bay and
and the
who?
Chargers.
Jesus, man. Baker's my guy. Herbert's dating Madison Beer. Can't go against Baker. I mean, I'd have to say the Chargers then.
That's the
I
right
won't.
answer.
I won't go against Baker. Yeah, so I'll say Chargers.
division. It's all right.
Tougher division, yeah,
Right.
for sure, absolutely. Way tougher division. I know they obviously beat Kansas City. I don't think they beat Kansas City again. I think the Broncos might get one on the Chargers as well.
Okay.
And I mean that Chargers defense isn't like too crazy, and what they just had the running back get hurt. Najee Harris, right?
Yeah, Najee's done. I think done for the season.
Najee's done for the season,
Yeah.
so they got Omari Hampton. They got
Right.
a rookie running back out there who's going to get beaten up a little bit. So I guess I'd have to pick the Chargers over Tampa Bay there.
I think that
Not
was
make the playoffs.
no. I think that was a good answer. That was a tough one there.
Even
too,
though Justin
because
Herbert is dating Madison Beer, and he's going to probably win the MVP this year.
Chargers are one of those teams though that will start off 4-1 in the season and then end up not making the playoffs. They are one of those teams. They
they'll
like
start
to do
off
that.
strong,
Right,
and
right.
then they'll level out a little
Right.
bit. You know what I mean?
So I think there's a good hot takes from you guys. Those are I like that there. Let's go to
dissect
two more before we go into our picks for the week. And I want just quick hot takes from all you guys on this. Russell Wilson now benched. Jackson Dart now starting. I know that we did pick the Giants as our team to possibly make the playoffs.
We said
at
that
this
was
point.
going to happen too.
We
Yeah,
did.
we did. We
We
predicted
said
it.
that.
Well,
that was
our
gonna
prediction
happen
was-
I
by
said week
four.
5.
I think we said
I
4.
Somebody said
One of
4.
us said 4.
I don't know.
think one of us said 5. We might need to pull that.
We might
up.
need to go back to tape and see. I
But
think that someone
we-
said after week 10.
But we
Yeah.
did call
We did.
that, bro.
We did.
I mean, it's simple.
when it was going to happen or not. What do you think about that now for this team? Because I'll tell you my early thought on this is you draft a guy in the first round, a quarterback.
Got to give him a shot.
If it's at the end of the first round and you already have a veteran there that's really good that you're not worried about, but just maybe older. Like if you're the Rams and you drafted Jackson Dart with the 29th pick, I'm going to sit him for the season behind Stafford.
Yeah.
If I'm the Giants and I have the 3rd pick overall and I'm taking Jackson Dart, I'm going to be honest with you and tell you that I'm starting the guy probably from day one just to see. They did have Russell there, and Russell had a good showing for a little while in New York the first couple weeks, put up 450 yards. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm starting Jackson Dart. I'm just going to throw him out there and see what happens. I'd rather him have growing pains now
Then when you actually start him next year.
than next year, week 1, starting him and then all of a sudden seeing growing pains for 8 games until he gets ready. Let him have it here. Seasons, unless you are picking them to kind of turn the season around to make the playoffs, I'm starting Jackson Dart. I'm okay with that.
And what do you have to lose, right?
Nothing.
With the Giants.
Nothing.
I mean, so like I know with the Vikings and JJ McCarthy, I saw like a quote that said, "Everybody wants to see a young quarterback develop until it's time to see a young quarterback develop."
No,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
it
Because watching the growing pains, it's like, oh my god, like it's just horrible to watch.
It's
But
tough.
if you have the Giants, and obviously, there's not a better time to start this kid, right?
Yeah.
No,
you have
that's it.
nothing to lose. You have a fun team, like Peezy was saying. You got Scatabo, you got Wandell, you got Malik Neighbors. I mean, it's a fun team to watch, obviously, and throw
That's
the guy
all
in
Jackson
there
Dart
and
needs
let
to
him
do, right? Is become best friends with Malik Neighbors at
Right.
this point and
Get
just
him-
say, "I'm going to get you 15. I'm going to get you 15 looks a game.
get him
Like,
that
you're going to get
chemistry,
targets, right?
get him that chemistry, and get him that experience.
Just like
Why
Peezy
not?
just said, like Jackson Dart is going to bring a different swagger to
Right.
that team, and
Right.
They're going to play better.
Yeah, they're going to play
Yeah.
better.
Just
They're going
think
to want
so,
to play
right.
for a younger guy that got that dog that that wants to win.
More of a program guy.
Yeah,
He's gonna be
exactly, yeah.
raised in the program instead of
Exactly.
Russ.
You think,
obviously
here's a
bouncing around the league.
sidebar to that. Did Brian Daboll and the GM there, what's his name, Brian Bean or whatever, or whatever his name is, did they just buy themselves more time with this team?
Kind of.
By now putting in Jackson Dart
because
now?
this is what the Giants fans probably wanted.
No, I can
Russell
imagine.
Wilson had a good
Right.
showing. Then he had the next showing wasn't as good and stuff like that. Russell's a very long vetted guy in the NFL. So they want to see something new and obviously something more younger and electrifying because that gives Giants fans something to look forward to later on down the road.
Right.
Yeah, it gives us a little hope.
Right.
And stuff like that. And I think I was high on Jackson Dart when we were doing the draft process.
I know you were.
I was
Yep.
very, very high on Dart because I've seen it,
Same.
like I said, firsthand, what he can do when he was at USC before he went to Ole Miss. And his play style is, you don't see it much like this in the NFL anymore. He's not the quarterback that's going to slide 9 times out of 10. He's going to drop his shoulder and try to run through.
Love that.
And that's just that builds team camaraderie. Like if you see your quarterback out there doing it, it's like, oh great, my quarterback's running over a linebacker, trying to run over a safety. I'm about to go out there and hit this guy. Like it gets the team going. So I feel like they're going to take this momentum and they're going to roll with it and stuff like that. Obviously, it's going to be not picture perfect off the start. He's going to have a few growing pains, like JT said, and stuff like that, where he has to play into it, and the more he plays, he's going to get used to it, obviously. Quarterback's a tough position.
Sure, I can only imagine.
So seeing him this week is going to be good for the Giants fan and gives them something to look forward to.
Peas, do the Cincinnati Bengals need to make a trade for a quarterback? Kirk Cousins, Russell Wilson might both be available at a certain point. Do they need to salvage the season, or are the Bengals just, it's over, Burrow's done?
Honestly, I think the real answer is Jameis Winston for the Bengals.
Okay.
I agree.
Right.
I like
If
that.
if they had to give them a chance, a real chance, I feel like if they had picked up Jameis Winston, he could go over there and throw for 4K this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Feed the 2 receivers
Right.
we
That
just
just
gave
got paid,
a $250 million to, and let's see what we got. Because, that's the closest thing you're going to get to Joe Burrow and a backup quarterback in the NFL is Jameis Winston. So
Yeah.
Right.
I think, forget Russell Wilson and Kirk Cousins. I think if the Bengals want to make some noise, they're going to go for Jameis. And the Giants just announced he's the 3rd-string quarterback as well. So it's like,
They should go and snag him.
Throw him a 6th-round pick, 7th-round pick.
Bro, because
Jameis is familiar with that division. He beat the Ravens last year on the Browns. Like,
Beat the Steelers.
they beat
the Steelers too, prime time. That's right. Yeah.
and Jameis is going to throw the rock.
He's gonna throw the rock. Exactly. You got them receivers.
Right.
Get someone that's gonna throw them the rock.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not someone that's gonna throw the rock to the other team.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Jameis has been one of those guys also.
He'll have a few of those, but he's still going to throw for 400
He's-
yards, though.
He's gonna get the yards.
No,
I think
100%.
You're
I
gonna
think
get your
that's one of
money's
my-
worth out of Jamar Chase. All right.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
You didn't pay these 2 guys $30 million or $40 million a year to have Jake Browning throw the ball for the rest of the season to him, and I get that
Give
as
him
well.
Jameis.
I do like when we look at Jameis's numbers from the last year full-time starter, and you go, wow, threw 4,800 yards, 30 touchdowns. That's a pretty good season. Keep going on the stat sheet. He also had 32 interceptions that year as well, which was unbelievable. But if you are going to try to salvage something, and you're the Bengals, you need to bring in another guy, and you need to make sure that Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, their stat line at the end of the game is not 2 targets, 11 yards, and you didn't pay those guys, like you said, $250 million to have them not catch the ball, not catch the rock, this and that. All right, that's it for Hot Takes in the Week in Review. We're going to get to our picks now, but Kobe's first going to give us our picks from last week and where we are in the standings right now. The only thing we do know is that I think Peezy's undefeated with that dog. That's about it. He did take the points of the Dolphins at that point as
I don't
well.
know what else I got.
Otherwise, I have no idea what his record is. Right? That's
We'll go by win percentage here because obviously PZ hasn't picked as many games.
Right.
Else, but at the bottom of the table, it's a tie between me and Krantz.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
We're both 20. Don't start clapping.
Were you clapping for me or at me? I need to know
are-
that, right?
Me and Krantz are tied at 23 and 25.
Wow.
It's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible.
That's not bad.
JT,
We're not making money though. That's the problem.
JT and Peezy tied in win percentage. Peezy went 8-8 in his first week, and JT is 24 and 24.
Wow. Oh, so we're close. Wow. Look at CJ's face.
Whoa.
He's lit up.
Just wait till you hear what CJ's record
No
is.
way.
CJ is a whopping 30 and 18.
Are you serious?
Woo!
6 games ahead of everyone else.
Oh my
Fire.
God.
Let me state this before anything else. Zach calculated this, so these could be completely.
Oh yeah.
I'm a
yeah.
lock, bro.
These are fraud.
I'm a lock.
These are fraud numbers.
Well,
of
we'll
Zach
go by
did.
these records.
Zach just walked in the middle of our podcast, not knowing we were doing a podcast.
Text
So
me, I'm
like,
sorry, I didn't know you guys were lying.
I mean, what an ass clown that guy is, right?
An ass
What
clown.
Bro, I'm a lock.
You're a
I'm a lock.
That's actually crazy.
You're a, well,
CJ's been And this is all against the spread. We're not just picking like.
Yeah.
No. This is hard rock bet material right here. Right.
Why did I never put these bets in?
Right.
Dang.
God,
pretty
can you imagine if we were
impressive.
just putting all of CJ's bets?
against-
I know. Well, if I was just putting in mine, I'd be dead even.
Right.
Season.
And if you were putting in mine and Kobe's, you would be getting a second shift tonight. That's what you'd be doing,
I
right?
lost money, PC.
All right. So I think we have a consensus here without CJ being in the picture that CJ will be picking first for every single one of these games.
No.
yeah.
Way to go, CJ.
Way to go, CJ. CJ, we're all clapping for you. You did a great job.
I'm
You
just
did a great job.
fade every CJ pick this week.
Everyone.
ahead.
I need to
Yeah.
catch up. I need to catch up in last place. I need to catch up
How that
here.
works out. Go ahead.
I know.
I'm fading.
As long as you pick the Titans first, you put them in a bad spot, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, Kobe, let's go with our picks, starting with Thursday Night Football this week. I'm very excited. And, of course, CJ, you'll be going first. There you go.
Thursday night football. Tonight we got
Cardinals
the Seahawks traveling to Arizona. Seattle's a 1.5 point favorite, and the Cardinals have a lot of injuries on the O-line.
I'm going Seattle. I was going to go Seattle regardless of the injuries. I mean, Darnold's been playing all right. You know, he's getting the ball to his playmakers. JSN's just been playing freaking lights out. Kenneth Walker's finally healthy. Charbonnet's running the rock. And then you got freaking JSN and Cooper Kupp at receiver. It's tough to beat, and I think it might be too much for Arizona to handle.
You broke it down really well there, so I'm going to give you that. But Seattle, I feel like, is a lock on Thursday night as well. I'm going to take Seattle as well.
Okay. I'm not going to go against Kyler Murray, Boomer Sooner. I'm not going to go against him. Give me the Cardinals plus 1.5 all day long. I mean, come on, Kyler, prime time.
Right.
Get it done, baby.
Good news is
Heisman.
I just picked up a game on JT. Good stuff. Go ahead.
Seahawks with the points.
Yep.
Seahawks minus 1.
Kobe?
Just
likes-
got news from Schefter
Fade the
3
public.
seconds ago that Charbonnet is expected to play tonight.
Good for
I
him.
feel like my pick is
That
still up
won't
there.
change my pick. I'm still going with Seattle. This is a don't overthink it game.
Yeah.
The Cardinals suck.
Right.
All right.
Hey,
Fade the public. Fade the public. Fade the public.
The Cardinals suck.
All right.
All right, and we'll go to Sunday. It's a rivalry game between me and JT. That's it.
Yeah.
We're headed to Dublin, Ireland.
Wow. Oh, it's the 9:30
We made it.
game. I like it. A
The
little
land-
breakfast
The land
game,
of the
right.
Lords.
The land of the Lords.
All right.
Me and JT will be sharing a Guinness
Yeah, we will.
at 9
I'll bring
a.m.
some.
All right, why not?
Bring
Never
some
too early
Guinness
for
The
us.
Vikings
A stout.
travel,
Right.
as well as the Steelers travel to Dublin, but the Vikings are the road team. Steelers the home team. Vikings are 2.5 point favorites right now.
Peezy, you want to start us?
I'm taking Pittsburgh here.
All right.
I mean, I know where you're going.
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, he played us on the Jets twice last year, and that team was better than the team he's playing on this year. And we beat him. We handled him just fine. Aaron Rodgers is not going to do what he's done on the Packers against the Vikings. He's not like that.
What's
anymore,
the
I'm sorry. So we will take the minus 2.5
Minus 2.5.
for the Vikings, for the Skull Gang. We are fired up and we're ready to go. Carson Wentz is going to dice that Pittsburgh defense like it's nothing.
See, do you want to go here?
Pittsburgh,
Jordan Mason's
JT.
also him, by the way.
I'm going
Jordan
Pittsburgh.
Mason's good.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Wow.
I think Rodgers performs in Dublin.
Pittsburgh might be like lock of the week material.
I think that offense is
crazy.
starting to roll now.
That's
You
insane.
could see it as from week 1 all the way up until now. I mean, they had a few. Last week wasn't pretty against the Patriots. Obviously, O-line wasn't doing what they needed to do, but I think they get right back on track where they left off.
Who they lose to last week?
Steelers didn't lose last
Steelers didn't.
Or was it
They
2
played
weeks
the
ago?
Patriots.
They lost
Oh,
to the
no.
Seahawks 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, they lost to the Seahawks. That's what it was.
because
2
their
weeks
kicker
ago.
turner didn't know the rules.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You lose to the Seahawks. Like,
Kick returner got benched.
come on,
Yeah.
dog.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with Minnesota in this one also. I'm going Skull. Only because I need to pick up a game on CJ. More than anything else at this
going
point.
in the wrong direction.
And Peezy,
Yeah, them two are going in the wrong direction.
wait, and the fact that Peezy said it's the lock of like the century, so that makes me
Yeah,
feel a
that's
little bit better about my pick
insane.
here right here too.
That's
Go against the
insane,
grain there
Peezy.
as well.
No, Peasy's right.
Lock of the century. is
Peasy's
crazy.
right.
This
That's
is the
it.
lock of the century.
Right.
Come on, man.
I feel like I
People
want to double
forget-
down on this one now.
Steelers technically the home team here.
Yep.
People forget Mike Tomlin as a home dog and as a road dog.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Pretty good.
he's in Ireland.
The Vikings wanted to go
so
2 straight
home-
weeks in Ireland just to have a good time there. I'm going
Hell
with the
yeah.
Vikings with the hit, right?
Steelers likely getting back to Sean Elliott and Joey Porter this week. That's huge for the secondary, which has struggled. And Carson Wentz is playing quarterback.
Vikings ain't finna have 3 touchdowns on defense.
They're
this
not
week.
doing what they did last
Vikings
year.
O-line still banged up. People forget.
You know what's funny? I
Ain't
think
Jake Browning.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers.
You remember what happened,
Andrew, I'll tell you what. This might be the week
against the Falcons?
This might be the week Andrew Van Ginkel gets a touchdown. This might be the
The
week.
Kings.
Do you bet it every week still?
We have the Gink Army.
this-
It's a group chat with about 9 or 10 people that we bet Gink touchdown every
Put
week.
me in on that.
I
This
wanna
might
know
be
that.
the week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the oath. It's a blood oath.
Put me in on that. Put me
Bro,
in
I'll
on
buy
that.
the King shirt.
it's a ritual.
I love it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Put me
All
in
right.
on that.
We say the creed every week.
I like it. I like it.
All right. Next game, MetLife Stadium, Jackson Dart's debut, starting
Big.
debut. The Giants host the Chargers. The Chargers are 6.5-point favorites.
Giants money line.
Peezy didn't even wait. I didn't
So
even
yeah,
wait.
I'm taking the Giants with the points, but I like Giants, baby.
I'm big on Jackson Dart, but it's tough. It's tough to overlook how Herbert's been playing in that offense.
Home underdogs, I love it.
I'm going Chargers. I'm
excited to hear your pick here.
Justin Herbert's dating Madison Beer. Give me the Chargers. -6.5.
I'm gonna go with the Giants too. I feel like if it's my Daniel Jones theory from week 1 of the season. If he's gonna have a really good game, it's gonna be this first game right here, and then he might struggle after that. I feel like the jitters will come out a little bit in the beginning, and then he'll feel a little comfortable. Dable's not gonna put him in a bad position because Dable's job's on the line also. Jackson Dart being in the starting lineup now is a 100% Brian Dable and GM kind of pick there, and if Jackson Dart struggles, it's gonna be bad for both of them. I'm going Giants here. I'll take the points as well.
Sure.
I'm gonna rock with the Giants too. I think 6.5 is too many points. The Chargers are at a high right now,
Yeah, they are.
and I think this team's gonna get behind Dart. And I love the Giants defense. The Giants front
defense
four
good.
is
Yeah.
elite.
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
but what their secondary look like?
The secondary's not bad. Javon Holland's starting to come into form. Paulson Adebo's been okay.
Diceable.
I like their defense.
The way Herbert's been throwing the rock.
Yeah.
You're buying
And
high. You're
how
buying
about your boy Quinn? Quinn's
Bro.
still playing.
You're buying
I figured
high.
by
I'm buying high.
Right.
I'm gonna buy high, and when it
I
gets
ain't gonna
high,
lie, by the
sell.
time Sunday comes, if people thinking how y'all think, it's gonna be like 7. Yeah, I love the Giants.
I'm 30-18 for a reason.
Boy, did you give CJ?
I'm on a high right now.
Hold on,
I don't think we've had one pick
What you
percent.
did last
There's
week?
no way CJ goes over 500.
We didn't have
this
You want to bet?
No way.
Let's make a
Every single one of
bet.
our picks are
Let's
against
bet
each
50.
Wow,
Yeah,
you guys hear this? You guys hear this? A $50 bet that you're gonna end the season more than 500. Is that
No,
what
this
it is?
week.
Just this week. Okay.
Said I
You
won't go.
can't do this season, yeah.
All right. How about that? We have a $50 bet that this week CJ does not go over 500.
Wow.
It's gonna go under.
I'm going over
Took the
500.
under. Kobe,
Follow
well
me,
done.
CJ. I'll lead you.
Fade all of CJ's
I'll lead you to the
picks.
promised land.
It's a win-win situation
All right.
for me now.
Follow me.
Just ask Simo who he likes, and let's just all bet against
Yeah.
Simo.
Ah, there we go. That's
Smartest
dude.
way.
That's the smartest way to
By the
gamble.
way, he is no longer known as Simo in the building. He's now known as Seamush.
See
Seamush.
mush.
All right, next game, we're headed to Houston. The Texans 7.5-point favorites against the Titans, the visiting Titans.
7.5, man. They can't make it 6.5.
Yeah, that's
Right.
This is a
crazy.
crazy spread.
This is a crazy spread for this type of
ridiculous.
game. I'll start. I'm gonna go with Tennessee in this one. It's a lot of points.
Flip a nickel.
I like the points in this. Cam Ward is gonna have a game this season, or 2, or 3, or 4. It's gonna end up happening, and it's quite possible that any week this season Calvin Ridley shows up to that offense
love that.
and makes that offense a little bit better. This could be the week. Houston, I think, is in trouble.
Is Stingley?
Stingley questionable.
Questionable.
Stingley questionable, and they just
He
got
doesn't
rid of-
play.
They
It's-
just got rid of CJ Gardner-Johnson too.
Right.
Yeah, that
right.
guy, man.
I think that helps them.
I'm taking Titans.
I think getting rid of Garner does help him a little bit.
Helps him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I mean,
they got rid of him for a reason.
Yeah, he's not.
For sure.
I'm not gonna touch on that too much, but yeah, I
That,
don't
that,
think
that
he's,
head coach is a defensive mind. I'm gonna pick here. I like the Texans -7.5. Like them 7.5 spreads really make me feel like the true spread of this game is more. The D'Amico Ryans against rookie quarterbacks is really good, and I think he's gonna get. I think Cam Ward has his first 2 turnover game.
Oof.
So I think Texans win by double digits. They're also 0-3. I like the Texans here -7.5.
Give me the Texans too. I'm alright.
Yeah, I'm Texans -7.5 all day.
Fade
All
me, Kobe.
day.
Fade me, Kobe.
It's their time to roll.
Fade me.
I love the fact that I
Let me
took the
tell you this
Titans
real
now.
quick. The Texans should not be favored by 7.5 points against anybody in the league.
They shouldn't.
The
They're not that
Texans
great.
a bad football team.
They are.
And it's not C.J. Stroud's fault. It's the fact that they have no run game right now. And the fact that their O-line is horrible.
It's garbage.
Their defense is really good, which scares me. And I know this is a rat trap. And the last time I did this was Colts Dolphins. And I was on the complete wrong side.
Right.
But I got to fade C.J. and I don't know. I want Cam Ward to win here.
Me too. I really do.
Next game we'll go to is Washington traveling to Atlanta. Tough game to pick right now. Washington is a 1.5 point favorite on the road.
Kirk starting?
Don't know who's starting for either team. I assume it's Penix for Atlanta, but Jaden's questionable. Terry questionable.
Penix hurt?
No, he got benched.
Bill Krosky-Merritt questionable. Penix didn't get hurt. He got benched in the second half.
Got smoked by the Panthers.
But A.J. Terrell also questionable. So a lot of injuries in this game. Complete toss-up. Tough to pick.
What's the spread?
1.5 in favor of Washington.
Well, I know who's playing.
And it's at Atlanta?
It's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
I thought Peezy was just going to say, I know who's playing for the Falcons, so give me the Falcons.
Right. I'll let him go first, right?
I'll go Atlanta. I'm going to go Atlanta. I think Michael Penix bounced back.
I don't know. I like Jaden Daniels, but
I do too, but he's questionable.
Right. I'm going to go Atlanta in this one also.
I'm going to Atlanta.
I actually love Atlanta if Kirk Cousins is starting.
the
That's why.
spread could change massively by the time the game's
bro.
over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but we're talking about Saturday night or Saturday afternoon. We find out that like Kirk Cousins is playing and Jaden's not, or Penix, like this with two quarterbacks up in the air like this, both starting quarterbacks, kind of you don't know anything about. This is a really rough game for Vegas to put a spread on, and even to talk about for us anyway, because we have to break it down 3 different ways. Yeah. If Kirk starts, if Penix starts, if Jaden's playing,
It's a bunch of what ifs.
there's a lot of what ifs in this game. I will go with Atlanta at this point. I think they're going to bounce back a little bit.
They're due for a big bounce.
They are, and I feel like we're due for another huge game from Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
I think once a team,
Drake London needs one.
yeah, I think once a team like gets blown out, like, and they're not like that bad of a team. Like Atlanta's not that bad of a team.
No, they're not.
I think they come back and they get their mind straight and they focus up, and then I think they beat the Commanders outright.
All right, well, we might have a new lock of the week here. Taking the Commanders.
New lock of the week.
Yep.
Wow.
Commanders. Everybody likes the Falcons. It's crazy after getting shut out in the NFL game.
I just don't think it happens.
And everyone
twice.
loves the
Come back.
Falcons. That's kind of crazy. The
So,
Commanders just won a game with their backup.
Right.
I'm taking that team.
Who's the backup for
banged
the
up.
Commanders again?
Mariota.
Mariota.
Banged
I
up.
love
Everybody's hurt.
Mariota.
Ooh. Terry's hurt. Scary Terry's hurt.
Debo out there.
Scary.
Debo
cannot
Samuel
do
on the new
everything
kick
by
return is
himself.
a cheat code.
Oh, it's
What's he done
it's
so
fun
far?
watching.
What you mean? He leads the league in yards per return. He's like averages 40 yards return. They getting the ball in field goal range, my boy.
Debo's like sneaky.
And what did Mariota do with it?
He's just sneaky.
Didn't they win by like 10?
What did they win by?
Who,
Washington
the
last week?
Commanders?
Yeah.
They won by, it was 41-24. They
Yeah,
beat the
bro.
Raiders.
Yeah. Bro, they put up
Raiders,
41 points with their
bro.
backup, bro.
Raiders.
Come on, bro. I'm taking the Commanders, especially when everyone likes the Falcons, which is crazy. They scored 0 points last week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is a tough game to pick for real.
It is tough.
Their whole offense is
It's
basically
weird, man.
questionable. But for the sake of all of you guys picking the Falcons and this being a game I would pick the Falcons in, I'll just bank on Jaden playing, and he should win this game by more than 1 point.
Yeah, I'm about to slam the Commanders.
It's a coin flip.
The team that scored 41 last week and the team that scored 0 last week.
Right, but that's the NFL, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Nah,
one of
I
the
know.
worst
That's
games
the
of
league.
week.
But then they're benching quarterbacks. Like, that's like the locker room. Wait, half the team want Penix, half the team want Kirk.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a team. It's
Coach
the
don't
head
need-
coach.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying the receivers. Who the receivers want? You don't know.
Whoever gets
I'm
him the
just
ball.
saying,
They gotta
like,
In all
Kirk,
honesty, if we really
I'm just
break it
saying.
down, you might ask the receivers. They might want Kirk Cousins.
100%.
they might. You never
Right.
know.
Can get him
though.
the. I mean,
Kirk-
you can
I mean,
get him the
bro,
ball
I-
better
I-
than
I-
Penix.
And then
Um,
people would think you like AJ McKinnon.
But
I ain't
you know what I
gonna say
mean?
too.
It goes either way.
They think Max Duggan good. So like, we don't know. We don't
Max
know
Duggan,
for
great
real.
name to throw out there. Hey, well done.
We're just
Hey.
chill, bro.
Well done.
You don't know what the receivers think. Trust me.
Right, that's true.
all right, we're headed to Buffalo. One of the worst games of the week and the biggest spread of the week, I believe. Buffalo is hosting the Saints. Buffalo minus 15.5.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
CJ or whoever.
Can we tease this?
What the? I
Buy
don't-
some points.
Yeah, buy some points. I'll start. Buffalo's going to win by 30. I'm taking Buffalo.
I don't even know.
Give me Buffalo.
Yeah. No one's taking New Orleans.
I'm taking New Orleans.
I'm taking New Orleans as well.
Really?
I think this is our first bet we've
agreed
on.
Wow.
I'm taking New Orleans. Give me Spencer Rattler.
I got
Give me Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara's gonna have a game, man. And
15 and a half.
15 and a half.
A lot of points.
So many points. They covered last week against the Dolphins. I don't think they covered this week.
No, they didn't.
Or no, they
didn't
didn't
cover.
cover. They
Right.
didn't cover.
They didn't cover.
They didn't cover against the
Right.
Dolphins. I don't
Right.
think they cover this week. Sorry. I just don't think.
31-17 Buffalo. I like Saints plus 15 and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Spencer Rattler. I mean, he didn't play bad last week. The Saints aren't playing good ball, but hopefully the OC cooks something up for him. And sometimes Josh Allen's just weird versus bad teams.
That is very true.
I'm
Though.
gonna take Saints plus 15 and a half.
Okay.
Now I'm getting myself in a pickle because I'm gonna be on too many sides of CJ. But I think it's hard not to pick the Bills in this game. This is usually a spot I pick New Orleans. I just think they're bad, and they're banged up on the O-line. They're a little bit banged up on the defensive side. Receiver, they're a little bit banged up. And if Buffalo can get either Ed Oliver or Milano back, they're going to have a field day in the back.
Get them both back.
Or both.
See what
Big
happens,
Ed
right?
Oliver,
The
man.
good thing about getting 15 and a half is I'm winning right now.
You are.
Yeah,
Right.
we're up 15 right now.
Right.
So
Yeah,
against the-
Until
We're up 15 and a half.
until 4 minutes into the second quarter, you're down. Right. And then you're going, damn it, I took 15 and a half. I should have taken 25. And
Facts.
probably still
bend
might
the
lose.
under. You're always winning until you lose.
That's a good point, right?
All right.
It's well said there, right?
A top 3 game of the week. This is a big game. 2 3-0 teams meet each other. Philly traveling to Tampa. Philly
Wow, what a
Right.
game, man.
Philly a 3.5-point favorite in Tampa.
Oh,
Give me Tampa.
I'm starting. You're giving me Baker Mayfield and you're giving me points.
And at home.
And I'm at home.
Tampa.
I love Philly. Philly's a good team. Sorry, CJ. Philly's a good team, and I like them a lot. Baker Mayfield, 3.5 points in Tampa, not traveling. I like Tampa Bay. You want to talk about lock of the week? I think that's my lock of the week.
That might potential.
I love
Tampa Bay.
Philly. I love Philly now.
Philly's good. This is a very good
I
game.
love Philly in this game.
I love only because I'm like, yo, I think like Vegas is manipulating people with this spread. Like to make
It's
you
3.5.
to make you think
that
Tampa
what it
Bay
is?
all day. Bro, the way Philly like found a way to win that game
I
last
agree.
week.
They're good.
Bro, I think the Rams is a top 2-3 team in the NFC. So like I don't know. I like Philly. I like Philly here minus 3.5. I think, and then the way they play the game, they're gonna keep the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hands with that running attack. And bro, like Saquon, I think Saquon has his best game of the year this week. I'm taking the Eagles. Bro, the Eagles have lost one game in the last 19 games that Jalen Hurts has played for them.
Well,
They've
bound
lost one
to
game.
lose another one.
Will they cover?
Right.
Is the question. And the answer to that question for me is no, because I could sit here, like I wish we could do a podcast for like 6 hours and just talk about Baker Mayfield.
I'm in. Kobe, you got time? Let's do it.
Dude's unbelievable. He's playing unbelievable. Emeka Ibuka is
So
crazy.
good.
That
Right.
offense is insane, man. I think it's going to be a struggle for that Eagles defense. And I think the Buccaneers plus 3.5, lock it in.
Yep. I'm in
Lock
with
it
that,
in,
too.
man.
Lock
The
it
Bucks, they are America's team. The Buccaneers are America's team. Lock it in. Plus 3.5. Let's go.
Who would have ever thought about Baker? Right.
Tampa.
You pick Tampa? Yeah, no. This is like Peezy said. This might be my lock of the week. This I love this game. I think people forget how banged up the Bucs still are on the O-line.
Don't
Wirf's
care.
still questionable.
Doesn't matter.
Mike Evans likely out of this game.
Emeka.
Um,
Bucky.
You do realize that Baker
domination
Mayfield.
is-
You do realize that Baker Mayfield doesn't need an offensive line. He can snap the ball to
We'll see
himself,
about
throw
that.
it up, and he'll
Baker,
catch it.
Yeah, Baker can do it by himself.
I
Baker
love-
do it by himself.
I love Baker to throw a pick in this game. I just think Philly's defense is going to feast, and like Peezy said, this game has Saquon 200 yards. All
Yeah,
over.
literally.
Not against America's
Take the
team.
plus money and push this spread up to 5.5.
Take 6.5.
I'll take 6.5 versus both of you. Let's go.
All right.
6.5 points.
Right. Woo wee.
We're headed to
MVP Baker.
Just like Peezy said, I'm already winning.
Headed to
I took
Detroit.
3.5. I got Baker and I'm already winning.
By the way, we did say MVP Baker, dark horse.
I
first
did.
3
we
weeks.
all did, right?
Bro looks insane, dog.
Right.
So, come on. I'm still on the train. I'll always be on the train. Love you, Baker.
It's not going to get derailed.
We're headed to Detroit, one of the best teams in the league. Host the Browns, coming off the most surprising win of the season so far. Detroit -9.5 against the Browns.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's crazy. That's so many
That's
points.
a stay away game for me, but damn.
I'll start here, and I'm going to quote Peezy. I think this is one of those games where Vegas is trying to manipulate you. I think Detroit should win this game by 3 touchdowns. I love Cleveland's defense. I don't know why I love Cleveland's defense.
It's good. It's good.
They're good. They're playing good ball. Detroit
reason.
could put up 50 points every week of the season. I don't think it's going to be this week. And you're going to give me – I can't believe I'm taking the Cleveland Browns here, but I'm going to take Cleveland on the points.
I don't even know where to begin. When do y'all go?
I'm throwing a dart on Cleveland +9.5.
Yep.
They just beat the Packers.
Right. Riding a high.
Yeah.
Right.
If I'm doing weird math, they just beat the Packers. Packers beat the Lions. Take Browns.
Oh, my God.
Dart
I did not realize that we brought Nostradamus into the podcast.
All right.
I like it. You threw a Jackson dart at him? Well done.
I'll go Cleveland too.
Damn it.
Yeah, I got Cleveland. It's tough. 9 is a.
I think the Lions are a different team than what they were whenever they played the Packers. You know,
Yeah, they are.
You know what I mean? I think they're a completely different team.
I wouldn't bet on this game.
And I'm with you. I would not bet on this game, but if I had to, I'm taking the Lions because I think the Lions are like a team that just they're reawakened and they got this new life, you know, and I think they figured it out, and I think that they mollywopped the Cleveland Browns. Give me the Lions -9.5.
Mollywop's a great word.
As
They
a,
scored 9.5 last week.
Yeah.
I do like starting the game up. Peasy's right. I already feel good about it. I'm already winning. That's a good start, yeah.
as a gambling man, you look at this game, you look at the spread, you look at Detroit's last 2 games covering the spread in both those games. You don't even have to look at the Browns and you say, I'm taking the other team.
Although it is the Browns, it's tough. Right, it's tough.
I look at the other team and I say, that's the Browns. I hate the Browns. Give me the Lions. Don't care what the spread is. Could be 18.5. And I got to fade CJ. Next game, New England hosting Carolina. New England's a 5.5-point favorite.
That's a gross game.
Love that game.
I feel like just for entertainment purposes,
I love
Peezy
this game.
to go first here for any kind
Go
of
ahead,
Carolina
Peezy.
take at this point.
I actually like Carolina here. +5.5.
JT?
Because Bryce Young played terrible last week and they still won by 30, so he'll probably play better this week. Take that with the point.
I do love this game, and I'm gonna go with New England -5.5. I think the Panthers are one of the worst teams in the NFL, and I think Bryce Young, whenever he puts up his stats, like his true stats, it's not until like garbage time. You know, you look at this guy's stats, you're like, oh, okay, Bryce Young's putting up some stats, is not bad, But I mean, he gets his stats in garbage time.
For
Besides
250 in the second half.
Besides
right?
last week, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, this guy's a garbage time, magician. And I think New England, I think they get the dub here.
I'm taking New England also in this one.
-5.5.
-5.5, yep. It's a weird feeling starting off the game losing already. Peezy, you're right.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
All right. I love the Patriots in this game.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots are a good football team, or at least a better football team than their record shows. The Panthers are, after a 40-point win, they're due for a
Poop the
down
bed.
spot here. And I think getting Christian Gonzalez back is going to be huge.
Huge.
Put him on
if he
tip.
comes back.
So big.
Put him on tip.
I don't know. I like the Patriots a lot in this game. Drake May's a good quarterback. And if they run the ball with Travion Henderson
Yes.
instead
Man.
of Ramondre, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't at this point.
Right.
They got to take care of the football, and I think they will in this game.
Ramondre's good, though.
I'm on Patriots.
That fumbling.
Boomer
Take
Center.
Patriots. I have to. I don't know. I don't have any confidence in Carolina. I mean, yeah, they won big last week, but
All right. Let's could be a big game here. Another game where it's kind of tough to bet because we don't know if Brock Purdy's playing or even who's playing for the 49ers right now. But the 49ers host the Jaguars. The 49ers are 3.5-point favorites right now.
Wow.
Give me the Jags.
CJ going with the Jags.
I'm gonna ride the possible Mac Jones train until it falls off the tracks. I'm gonna go with San Francisco at home, laying the 3.5.
Okay, give me Jags. I had to do the whole.
Doing the math.
Oh, I did. I simulated it. You know,
Wow.
I simulated it in my head 100 times.
Wow. So
And the Jags won once. So give me the Jags.
that's the one time we're picking.
And this
I
is
like
the one
that.
time
Right,
that they won.
right. I like this.
Yep.
That's good.
Give me Jags.
Do you
Well,
do
what
that
was
every
it?
time you put your head down? Is that
Not
what
every
you're doing?
not every time. I can only.
They
It's
said
like
Brock
it's like a
Purdy's
cool
what?
down.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like I do it like once
Brock
and then it
Purdy's
cools
what?
down for another 6 months and I can't.
I
do it
like
again.
that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's not a
I
cool.
didn't know that.
It's not a cool
I
down.
learn something new every day.
But it's
about
plus 3.5.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. So give me
it's
Jags
like
plus
with
3.5.
Purdy, I like the
And that is a
Niners.
3.5.
Mac Jones, I like the Jags. So if Mac Jones is the starter, I'm going Jags plus 3.5.
Yeah.
Colts.
Purdy, Mac Jones, Indiana legend Curtis Rourke, Adrian Martinez, don't care. Give me the 49ers.
All right. I like it.
It doesn't make any sense, remember?
Nope.
Yeah.
When it's weird, you take why it's weird. And
Yeah.
it's weird. Why are the 49ers favored by 3.5 points?
The 3-0.
Doesn't matter. They'd beat nobody.
But they're at home.
They beat the Seahawks, but
And they're at home? 49ers are at home. Peezy's interested.
Yeah.
Let's go to LA. The Rams host the Colts. Another good game.
Rams.
The Rams are minus 3.5.
I like the Rams
at
too.
home. Peasy's on the Rams.
I'm going Rams.
I don't need down.
JT, you doing some simulation? What's going on?
Repeat the question. Sorry.
Rams hosting the
He was
Colts.
in the middle of the last
Rams
simulation.
minus
That's right.
3.5.
Rams versus Colts. Rams minus 3.5. Give me the Rams minus 3.5 every day of the week. This is when we start seeing a little dip in the roller coaster of Daniel Jones, and I think the Rams, they handle the Colts very easily here.
I'm fading the table. I'm riding the Daniel Jones train until it falls off the tracks.
Gross.
Also,
So
I hate
gross.
Daniel Jones. I hate the Colts.
It's disgusting.
I just have to pick up some wins on some other guys. Let's go. Go Colts.
Yeah, this is the Rams all day.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, this is
But-
another don't overthink it game. I think I'm gonna chase this Daniel Jones fall off train every single week, and this is a smash
Yes.
spot for the Rams to bounce back. So give me Matt Stafford. There.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Another great game. The Chiefs hosting the Ravens. Ravens
Whoa.
minus 2.5 on the road. Chiefs a home dog.
Young legend out of Pompano. Going with that young legend out of Pompano, man. Baltimore. Chiefs. First time we see Pat Mahomes 1-3.
And the Ravens don't start out 1-3.
Derrick Henry doesn't
right?
fumble this game, and John Harbaugh. Whatever.
Jim or John.
Whichever Harbaugh.
Jimmy
Right.
Johns.
Whatever.
Jimmy John Harbaugh. That's fine.
Harbaugh puts the game in Lamar's hand. That's all we need. Just put the game in Lamar's hand. This is the game to do it. We already tried the whole other way. Henry's fumbling in the fourth quarter. Put the game in Lamar's hand versus Kansas City. I'm going LJ.
This is tough. I mean, Xavier Worthy, isn't he questionable now? Might
Worthy
play.
is. I think Worthy's likely playing this
Yeah,
week.
he
He's
practiced
practiced
this
all
week.
week.
Damn. Give me Chiefs. It's tough to go against Lamar, but give me Chiefs. Ravens look great, but it's seeing Patrick Mahomes 1-3 just doesn't look right, and going 1-4 just doesn't even look even better. I would say so. I'm going Chiefs.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs also. There's nothing I like worse than going against anyone that's from Broward County
Yeah,
at this point. I hate it. Broward County boys are always in my heart at all times. I don't care if they're playing football, if they're boxing, or bare-knuckle fighting at this point. It don't matter. You go with the Broward kid. But it's hard to go against Pat Mahomes, and if that team starts 1-3, they are not going to the playoffs this year. Yeah. There's a hot take for you.
Yeah. I mean, what are the Chiefs' records? What, 2-1 right now?
1-2.
1-2.
They're both 1-2.
They're both 1-2.
Both 1-2.
That's right. They're both 1-2 facing each other.
Oh, I said 1-3.
There's just no way in hell, in my opinion, that the Ravens start out 1-3. Like, I think the Ravens, on paper, are a better team than the Chiefs, and the only reason why the Ravens have lost the games that they've lost is because of self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah.
I think that if they clean up that right there, I think that they can. I think they take over the Chiefs. I think Ravens win the game, and I just don't. Mahomes, Kelsey, get that shit out of here.
I just love this. Like Lamar lose 2 crazy games and then go walk into Kansas City,
take
and
over,
smash them, and like basically, I want LJ. This is perfect. Like, LJ's about to end the Mahomes era, bro. No cap. Lamar's about to end the Mahomes era this weekend. No cap.
Ravens have only beaten one team this year. It's the Browns. They lost the Lions of the Bills.
The Browns beat y'all. Pack y'all. Love them, boys.
Right. Ravens just can't beat any good teams.
They can't. They just beat themselves. They beat the best team
exactly.
every week. They beat the best team every week, and it's themselves.
Right.
That's crazy.
I keep saying this, but
tough.
If I go back and pick like I normally would, this is a smash mark for me to pick the Ravens just because of what they've been through this season, and I think they got to bounce back from that loss against the Lions. But if you also watch the show the last 3 weeks, you'll know I'll never pick the Ravens. And Worthy coming back, I think this could be a spot where I do see the Ravens winning this game, but I think this could be a spot where they kick a game-winning field goal down 1. Just like it happened in the Bills game, or the opposite, but just happened in the Bills game, and I still won't pick the Ravens, so give me the Chiefs. I just went in a full circle.
Mm-hmm. You sure did. I'm not even sure who Kobe picked there.
I wasn't. I was.
Wait, so who
I think Kobe took everybody.
I was on. I was on a merry-go-round right there.
Right.
I'll never pick the Ravens. Just so
Right. You could have. That's how you should have started and stopped that. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
never
didn't know
picking
where
the
you were
Ravens.
going.
I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs.
Whatever.
Wait, so who'd you pick?
Chiefs.
Yeah. Okay.
Jaguars. You picked the Jags.
The way you're talking, I thought you were picking the Ravens. I was like, what?
I said it would be a spot. I would have picked the Ravens.
He picked the Flacco Ravens.
You
from
pump
years
faked. You
ago.
pump faked.
Right. You
Pump
did.
faked.
It was a nice pump fake. Yeah.
4 more games left. We got the Bears traveling to Vegas. Sorry. Bears traveling to Vegas. Vegas minus 1.5.
Give me the Bears.
Yeah.
Bears.
Got to fade the table. I'm going Vegas.
His record is going to be
Bear down.
bad this week. He's going to have a bad record this week. It's gonna
Bear
be
down.
really bad. Hey, actually, send me his picks after this, so I can, I need to go to hard rock. I need to go to the hard rock.
Vegas minus 1.5.
I'm good with that. I need to pick up games.
Yeah.
I need to pick up games here.
Yep.
I don't know why.
I didn't tell you who I was betting on. I told you who I was picking.
No, that's true.
Vegas is favored by 1.5, so give me Vegas.
I'm just messing.
This is the game that GT breaks out. I'm gonna say it every week until he breaks out.
What happened?
Genty.
Oh, GT.
Yeah.
I thought you said JT. I was like, what happened?
Revenge game. Big revenge game. Micah Parsons going back to Dallas.
Green Bay.
Packers going back to Dallas. Or Packers
Spread?
going to Dallas. In Dallas. Green Bay 6.5 point favorite.
Yep, Green Bay.
Oh my gosh.
Taking Green Bay.
It's in Green Bay.
It's in Dallas, right? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still
in
taking Green
Dallas.
Bay. Green Bay wins by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm taking Green Bay.
Micah Parsons, by the way, anytime sack. Anytime sack.
I'm taking Dallas. +6 at home. +6.5 at home.
Yep. Yeah, and I think this is the game where Dallas wins, and everyone's like, "Oh wait, what is Green Bay gonna win the NFC
There's no
North?
way.
Maybe we were too high on Green Bay. Maybe the Vikings are gonna win the NFC North. Oh, maybe the Lions are gonna win the NFC North. All these people that picked the Green Bay Packers to win the NFC North, take a hike, man. Take a freaking hike.
Yeah.
Give me Dallas +6.5. Lock it in. Come on, man.
Yeah, I like Dallas +6.5 too. I think it's just too many points. They got to bounce back at some point.
At some point.
Here we go. Monday Night
Oh,
Football.
God.
The
This
Jets
is gross.
travel to Miami.
This is a gross
Justin
game.
Fields still questionable. The Dolphins 2.5 point favorites.
Dolphins shouldn't be favorites over anyone but maybe FAU.
Yeah,
I don't even know. It might be Peckham.
2.5.
I'm going with the Dolphins here.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins.
I love the Dolphins here as well.
Dolphins, Jets. Give me the Dolphins. Yeah.
And with all that said, Dolphins are going to win by 3 touchdowns. Let's go, Fins! Let's go!
Come on, Fins.
Squad ride.
Squad ride.
Squad ride. Let's go. Yeah, we
Last
got
game of the week. Peezy's favorite quarterback, Jake Browning, is headed to Denver.
Nice, Peezy.
The Bengals travel to Denver. Denver, a 7.5-point favorite.
Wow.
Can Bo Nix cover 7.5? What's the game plan look like for
He
the
looks
Bengals?
iffy. Get Jamar the ball.
Right.
I don't. I hate. This is probably.
Game you don't touch.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, bro. Jake Browning sucks.
That's a really good breakdown.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Jake Browning sucks. Bo Nix, Sean Payton.
Yeah. I'm riding the Denver train.
I'll actually say that I'm going to take Denver, but for the other reasons, Jake Browning does suck, and that's a great point.
No.
Pat Surtain is really good.
Yeah.
And if Pat Surtain, I don't think Pat Surtain can
He's really
lock
good.
down Jamar Chase the whole game. Jamar's going to eat, once in a while. Don't matter. If you take Jamar Chase out of that game, even for 50% of the time, I know you got to cover T. Higgins. I get that, but Jake Browning's still the one throwing that ball. Denver, 7.5. I'm good. And now the good thing you said too, Peezy, was can Bo Nix cover that 7.5? That's scary. That is scary because this is you do look at that. You're like, if this was 6.5, I liked it. 7.5 is tough. I will take Denver here on Monday night. Sean Payton ain't losing to Jake Browning. It ain't happening on Monday Night Football.
I'll go back to what I said. That Vikings game, it got out of hand very quickly, and just because of all the mess ups that the Bengals had and everything, and then defensive touchdowns for us. I think the Denver Broncos defense is very good. As long as Jake Browning or Jamar or Chase Brown, as long as they don't fumble or throw an interception here, I think that the Bengals will cover. And I think, I don't think it happens twice. I think, it's like I said, it's the NFL. It's like these guys get blown out one week and then come back and maybe even beat the Broncos. Who the hell knows? But I think they play them close, and I think they lose by 3 points against the Broncos.
I can see it.
Thank God JT picked the Bengals because I couldn't do it. Broncos haven't covered.
This guy, man. This guy.
The Broncos haven't covered in 2 weeks. They're going to cover this week. Give me the Broncos.
All right. That's our picks for this week. That's our podcast for this week. Any last thoughts before we get out of here, Pease? I'll start with you. Anything last you want to say here? Outside of wanting my picks written down on a sheet of paper?
Jackson Dart, Rookie of the Year.
Wow. JT?
Baker Mayfield, MVP. Skull Vikings, Boomer Sooner.
CJ?
Emeka Ibuka, Rookie of the Year.
Love it.
Kobe?
Steelers -2.5. Aaron Rodgers loves Guinness. He's going to have many of those after he beats the Vikings by 30.
It's cute.
Oh.
And I'll end it the way I'll end it until it happens. Fire Chris Greer. All right, and there we go. For everything on this podcast here, I love you, Dolphins, and I hate you, Dolphins, all at the same time. All right, for Peezy, for JT, for Kobe in the back, and for our leader in the leaderboard, at least till the end of this week, CJ himself. Right. That's unbelievable.
I'll shock myself.
I'm actually really proud of you. It's really good. I had no idea.
Sharp.
Until all my picks
Send me to
worked this
ESPN.
week. Right, that's it. All right, that's going to do it for us. The football podcast is done for the boys here. We'll speak to you next week. Have a good weekend. Remember to subscribe, like, everything. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your neighbor that you hate. Tell everyone. Live at $1 Podcast Network's here, and the Football Guys podcast is here every single week with you as well. We'll speak to you again next week for the Football Guys. I'm Radio. This has been Radio's Yard. This has been Live at $1 Podcast Network. See you next week.